Welcome to the Jason Rosenberg Show here on thebiggestnews.com, and I'm sitting here with my co-host Rob Kleiner. We do not have our gossip gurus Murphy and Brett on with us this week, but I think Rob and I can hold our own, can't we, Rob?
At gossip, I'm not so sure, but I'll try and keep up.
Well, did you hear? Did you hear who came out of the closet this week?
Somebody was just telling me a second ago that it was, what was it, a golden girl or something?
No, it was one of, because if that were the case, no one would care. But it's what was I going to say? It's Kim, the blonde that wears all the wigs on Desperate Housewives of Atlanta. Real Housewives of Atlanta, excuse me. No offense to Desperate Housewives, even though 3 people watch that show now. So, it's Kim. I always kind of suspected. She's the one with the big boobs and the blonde. She wears all the wigs, and she's always in a fight with somebody.
What about Little Papa?
Big Papa is we're getting a little talk from the peanut gallery here, and so Big Papa is her. It still gives her money, but she is now officially dating. I'm actually trying to pull it up online because we are an interactive show here at the Jason Rosenberg Show on thebiggestnews.com, and yeah, right. A lot to talk about this week. Kim is dating. Let's see. Kim is dating, and I'm supposed to know these things. Kim Zolciak. She is dating a female DJ who helped produce her song "Tardy for the Party," which was probably one of the worst songs that ever hit the air because she can't sing. But she says here, "I've never been with a woman in my life." She also said, but she's talking about the history, not what's current. She says, "I was surprised that the frequent tweeter didn't directly access the lesbian rumors." So anyway, basically, she's come out of the closet. So she's very much in love with Tracy. Tracy is her girlfriend, and they've been together for 3 months. 3 months, and this is not alleged. This is the way it is. So it probably will bring a bigger audience into the Real Housewives of Atlanta, which is probably their most popular. Actually, New Jersey was, but I prefer Atlanta. Have you ever watched any of them, Rob?
I haven't, but I think I get the gist. Is it actual reality or is it like scripted reality?
It's actual reality. I don't know what it is. It's probably partly scripted, but I mean, it's about wealthy women of certain cities. They have Atlanta, New York, Orange County.
But wait, so do the wives hang out all with other wives, or is it following individual stories? Like,
No, they hang out with each other, and they fight with each other.
did they know each other before the show?
No, they really didn't know each other. Problem with the Atlanta show is that half of them are in foreclosure or losing their homes. It's honest to God. And so, I mean, how wealthy
Did
can
they
you...
address that on the show, or did they
Not...
hide that on the show?
Kind of hide that, but the news picks up on it. It's kind of strange. It makes for good entertainment. It's probably the most entertaining of all of the Real Housewives shows. Although there is a new one coming with 2 of Paris Hilton's aunts will be in it. Thank God for that. Anyway, it's called Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Paris Hilton has an aunt?
She has 2 aunts, and they're going to be on that show, and that should be airing mid-year this year, 2009. They're filming right now. Also, we were honored, actually. Jackie Collins, the very famous author, sister of Joan Collins, tweeted me, Jason Rosenberg, last night and told me that I have a cool show. So I doubt she listened to it, but at least she's pretending to have listened to it. So I'm honored, that, and of course I blasted that on my site, saying Jackie Collins listens to my show. And I will now try to read one of her books, even though I never learned how to read.
Is she related to Tom Collins in any way?
I don't know. You know who Joan Collins from Dynasty is?
Yeah.
She's her sister. Yeah, she's her sister. But she's an interesting character. So she does, and it's her real her on Twitter. So she did message me. So I was kind of excited. Instant publicity for me. So I was kind of happy about that, and that brings in that kind of whole older British crowd. So yeah, I'm kind of excited about that, and so I'm healed from my assault. You know, we didn't film me on YouTube last week for the show because I had a big bruise on my face. Although I should have been filmed, and I could have claimed I was actually beating someone down.
Would have brought your street cred up.
It would have. Speaking of street cred, I actually I did some training in the gym for the TV show America's Most Wanted Deadbeats the other day. You know, one thinks they're in really good shape. I work out a lot. I always thought I was in great shape. I'm almost at the gym almost every day. But they put me through, the trainer at a boxing gym in Evanston, Illinois, put me through a workout where I felt as if I've never been to the gym once in my life. I couldn't, it was embarrassing. It will be on camera, so those of you out there will be able to see it eventually. I felt like a 90-year-old after I left. I was so sore.
Is there some type of lawsuit you can have against them now for making you demoralized?
I should, right?
Is there some legal, like
Well,
recourse to making you feel that way?
I should, but you know what? It actually left me feeling if I could afford that trainer on a daily basis, I'd hire him. It was, it was, anything goes, even burping on this show. It was the best workout I've ever had. He put me through things I've never done, and I literally am at the gym for anywhere from like 75 minutes to 2 hours a day. It felt like I've never been to the gym in my life. And so I've taken a few of the tips he's given me, or he didn't intentionally give me, and I've tried to incorporate them into my workout. But I'll tell you, man, if I could afford that guy, I would gladly hire him, and I'd drive to Evanston daily for that workout. That's the kind of workout I think when a Hollywood star is getting ready for a movie and they're fat, but they need to have a six-pack in like 3 days. That's where they go. I mean, that's how it felt. I can't even explain it.
I would rather be one of those Hollywood actors that gets to get fat for a role and like put on.
Matt Damon got to do that. Remember,
He got to. Actors get to do that.
Yeah.
That always seemed way more fun. And then gradually take it off afterwards. But getting to pig out for 2 months before the shoot.
That'd be fantastic. I would love that. It would just be a normal part of my life because that's what I do anyway. But so no, you're Rob. You're not one that gains weight anyway. You know.
That's a myth.
It's a myth with the public, huh?
I do gain weight for sure.
What do you weigh? Like 5 pounds? Like 150?
I go between 145 and 160.
Oh, boo hoo! I mean, my shoe weighs. My shoe weighs more than that, Rob.
Really?
Yeah, it does. It does. That's because it's a stiletto. But I mean, no, I'm serious. No, my steel-tipped toe boot weighs more than that, if that's what you call it. Actually, I've never worn one of those, but I've seen them in the stores.
You got a lot of muscle on you, so you weigh more, obviously. But you're trim. You're not
I'm not that trim. Not that trim. I mean, I could lose some stomach fat. Believe me. Oh yeah. There ain't no six-pack there. I call it a keg.
Yeah.
So it's and the producers of America's Most Wanted Deadbeats definitely got to see that through my T-shirt the other day. Lucky for them. But anyway, it's a fantastic show, and they're going to be on with us today. And we're also going to have we're going to have an upcoming group on with us. I can't pronounce the name, so I'm going to wait till their manager comes on air with us later today to help me talk about them. And I'm also having my publicist, Alan, on with me. He's going to talk about a new TV show that I'm going to be hosting, which I'm excited about. What do you got going on, Rob? I mean, my favorite topic is me, but my second favorite topic is me. And then what else? No, I want to know what you got going on.
I just got offered a job writing music for greeting cards. That's this week's project for myself.
Fantastic. Okay, tell me a little bit about that.
Well, I don't really relish the idea of coming up with corny 20-second little greeting card things.
Mm-hmm.
But, it pays well, and it's also kind of an exercise in creativity. It's also, maybe it's not artistically where the type of work I want to do, but it's kind of a challenge, and I think you take on projects like that, and your actual artistic stuff gets better too in the long run. So I'm kind of looking forward to trying to come up with some stuff. I've been watching a bunch of jingles on TV. The Filet-O-Fish song from McDonald's is a great inspiration.
I wrote that.
Ice Cream and Cake, the Baskin-Robbins tune.
Mm-hmm.
Those are my heavy hitters for my inspiration on these greeting cards.
Rob, we can't go forward without giving a shout out to Chile and their horrible earthquake they had.
I thought you were going to talk about the restaurant